Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Living Room Sportsbook. Today is August 27th, Monday, 2001. All right, today we're going to talk about the WWE Extreme Rules that took place yesterday on Sunday, September 26th. Um, I think this is one of WWE's worst pay per views I've ever seen, especially with AEW coming out with a top product right now. WWE has a lot to catch up on. This pay per view, honestly, in my opinion, sucked. There shouldn't have been called Extreme Rules. There was nothing extreme about it. I feel like when the WWE was under Paul Heyman, things were a lot better a couple of years ago, or maybe even a year ago. The Extreme Rules title didn't really have anything extreme about it. All the matches were lackluster, and the grand finale, which was Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor, the Demon, was one of the weirdest endings I've ever seen. Not to mention the Alexa Bliss ending was one of the weirdest exits I ever seen. Ending to a match I've ever seen. So I'm gonna just go into a couple of those. Let me go into the Demon versus Roman Reigns match first. This was, like I said, supposed to be an rules match, but it didn't really turn out to be that extreme. There were some good parts to it. There was a basic match back and forth. The only thing that's different was Finn Balor was his character, the Demon. As he comes out as the Demon, he acts different. He moves different. He kind of fights a little bit different, which I like. He fights more aggressive. But they add that supernatural element or super normal element to it. I feel like this is definitely what they're trying to do to capture the audience after the Fiend left. The Fiend was a big hit. That was Bray Wyatt's creation, so obviously they couldn't keep going with that. This is more of a PG centered Fiend, I would say, by calling it even the Demon instead of the Fiend is going to be a lot easier for WWE to sell. There's Finn Balor there and his Demon alter ego. Here's some other good shots of Finn Balor as his alter ego. I mean, it was a weird fight to say the least. It was a good back and forth. Finn Balor actually looked the best he's ever looked out there. I feel he's performing on a level that's a lot higher than a lot of performers, and he's actually able to handle the pressure. And he actually fought like a true champion against Roman Reigns, unbelievably so. I think he did a great job. I think he brought out the best performance in Roman, and I think he brought out the best performance in himself. The only thing I thought was real sketchy was the ending. The ending was very weird. Let me see if I can find it. We're gonna do. Okay, so what happened at the end is the demon standing on top of the. Okay, so they're outside the ring. The demon gets into it with the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. Then he gets into it with Roman Reigns, and dramatically the lights turn red. The Fiend's music turns up, and then the Fiend regenerates back to life after being taken down. He throws Roman in the ring. Roman gets in the ring, and then, this is while everything's still red, dark, there's smoke. The demon's on the top rope. You can't really see much. You hear the ring break somehow, some way. Then you realize the top rope has broken completely, the buckle for all of the top ropes. The demon falls down to the mat, receives a giant spear from Roman Reigns, and is taken down and counted out for the loss. One of the strangest endings I've ever seen. I've never seen a ring break which causes a series of events for the demon to actually lose. Before this, he was winning the entire match. Um, Interesting ending. I think it was a little bit different. I mean, at least they tried something different, but I feel like WWE's really dropping the ball in terms of their creative process here. They had The Fiend, they had Bray Wyatt, they had so many great characters that they destroyed, gotten off of the WWE, ran out of town, let go, release, whatever you want to call it. There was so many great characters throughout the years, and there still is. I mean, uh, Brock Lesnar is still going to be one of the greatest characters, I feel. Roman Reigns, he still needs work. He's a great wrestler, but he just doesn't have the character persona for me. So I feel like the WWE is still reaching. There was some better matches than before, but with AEW making all the headway that it has, with all these wonderful wrestlers jumping over to that promotion, and then the matches really exceeding expectations of the audience, is creating a big divide between the WWE and the AEW. I feel true wrestling fans are more geared towards AEW, and WWE is actually gearing more down towards the childhood fan base, which is perfectly fine and perfectly acceptable. It's their choice. It is the PG era for them, and it's all about money. It seems like as they continue to be one of the most profitable wrestling wrestling endeavors or wrestling entertainment brands there is. But I just hope they keep their eye on AEW. They act like they're too big for it when they really aren't. They have to watch the competition. But overall, the pay per view Extreme Rules shouldn't have had that name. There was nothing extreme about the rules, and the pay per view really sucked. So that's my overall synopsis of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, everybody, have a good day. Good luck and peace.